Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing as I walk out on this seasonably chilly but nice and beautiful blue skies, winter sunrise in the greater Romeo metropolitan area in the great state of Michigan. But I have to go walk out to my truck in the 24-degree temperature because the safety guy wants me to get my side shields. Motherfucker, I'm on a laptop. I don't have any tools. Like, the fuck? Fucking douchebag. But I knew when I woke up this morning, I seen this down here, and I almost made a trade and was going to go long because I felt like it could come run back up into this major upper resistance at $1,642, and it did. And that was a nice move this morning. So I'm freezing my ass off of 2.5%. And it looked like that was a possible setup this morning. But I don't like to make trades when I first wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready to go to work because usually they don't work out well. But this one did bounce off this underneath support from our swing bottom from our June crash right here. You can see we put that down underneath there. See that? Our June crash. We actually did briefly wick down to a new 2022 low, but now we're having a return rally. And now you would look to maybe retest that 50-day moving average up here in the 4-hour time frame, which is sitting up here at about $16,530.39 is your major, or not major, but your first bit of upper resistance. And then you got to try to work your way through the moving averages. Right, you got to try to get through here, get up to the $1,600 level, try to breach the 100-day, run to the 200, and then come back to major upper resistance, which would be the top part of this blue trading zone. And right now you're hitting the bottom part of this blue trading zone, trying to break and confirm back into it to try to catapult you to the upside after you got massively oversold again this week on a big breakdown in the price. And that's what we're looking at right now in the Bitcoin price. So if we zoom in to the hour, you can see you got the 1,600. The $1,606 essentially is where you're trying to break back into to get bullish. And then you got the moving averages in the way in the 19,543 and change as major upper resistance as you're trying to get back to the bullish sentiment. But in order to do that, you got to get back into this blue trading range right here, right? So that's what we're looking at right there as I get my fucking side shields. There they are. So that's what we're looking at in the Bitcoin price. If we look at the XLM, they're all in similar things. This one didn't quite come down as low. On its retest, it stayed above its swing low from the other day. But you can still see it came back down here. And now we're trying to get some support. And you would look at the moving averages right here the same way as the Bitcoin price. The 50-day, then the 100-day, and then the 200-day as major resistance, trying to work your way back up to that 10-cent level. And that 10-cent level is your major resistance up here, trying to get back to the bullish side. And you want to stay above, obviously, this 0.07 mark on the top part of this last line of defense to the shithouse. You want to stay above that. The XRP price is similar to what we just looked at in XLM. Those ones seem to have similar patterns most of the time, but you can see we're still in the same area right now. You're coming back up now in XRP after you broke down that 37 cents. You see that you came underneath that 37 cents right there. Now you're retesting it right above the 50 in red and just below the 100 in green, or the blue right there. You're retesting this 37 cents, and what you need to get bullish, see how you bounced here on the 32 cents twice, bounce, right? Bounce once, bounce twice. You need to get back over this 37 cents and hold it. And then as this 200-day slithers down, when you're holding it like this and the 200's coming across like that, then you get a little bit of a volume spike and you jump back on top of it, trade back down, and then hold it like that, and then you continue to the upside. And you got to flip this 37 cents right here. It's a critical time where you're running into it in the next hour or two to try to flip this from bearish to bullish. And then if you could flip that 37 cents, you could think and talk about and sniff out and design possibilities on how you get up here to that major overhead resistance of 50 cents. But that would be a very, very big move from current price. That's a 40% move. That is not forecasted right now. We have to try to get the initial things of flipping this 37 cents, because if we continue to get rejected by 37 cents, this 32 cents will eventually break, because we have two big fall downs already. Crash, buyers, crash, buyers. Eventually the buyers are going to get worn out down there, and you're going to slip down and breach this 29 cents even, and come all the way down into the mid part of this orange trading zone, or the last line of defense to the shit house. And as you do know, we have an 18 to 22 cent target. There is the 18 cents down there, and that is our target that we've had for quite some time in the XRP price. And that would be your daily technical analysis on the XRP. If we look at quant, somebody asked me if I thought we could get back to 20 something cents in the quant. And I remember the quant back in the old days. We had the man stepping up to walk down to his death. You can see, I remember when the quant did come all the way back down here to 52 cents, something that we were talking about when this man was ascending, and we told you it was going to roll over on itself. And in this rally, somebody asked me, do I think it could go to 20 something cents? And they asked, how could it go down from that high up and come all the way back here below? Because this is a major resistance box, and it was telling you were going to get rejected. And then you see you came right back through this volume right here, got supported, or trying to again, right where you start getting these candlesticks. But eventually the next time down, you're going to come back to this double bottom, and you're either going to have a huge return rally like that, or you're going to trade back down, come up like that, and then you're going to come even lower, as the downside could still go to all-time lows. And I am forecasting at the bottom part of this orange trading zone, or red trading zone in the shit house, I am actually forecasting for a $25 price target in quant, right? And that is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Quant's already down sub more than 80%. The same thing with this theta. I remember when we used to talk about theta all the time, and I was telling you we were going to eventually have to look at these lower targets, and that's why they're down here, starting with the 29 cents, then the 13 cents, and then the 4 cents. And I was telling you when theta was all the way up here that this too was going to roll over, and you can see the old chart that was all scattered about. But theta is down 93.97% from its all-time high. T-fuel is the same thing. You can see where we had an underneath support that we were targeting down here at 0.015, right at the mean of the volume, and that was back when we were trading up here in this rising channel that we have there. But this price too has come down a considerably 94% from its all-time high, and people are getting fleece heisted and shysted. AGIX was another one. We told you even during the hype train back here that this was coming down, and coming down in a big way, and that's why we have these underneath targets. And AGIX too is down 93% if you're starting to catch a drift. Raven coin, I remember telling you when Crypto Crow was shysting this, I said only shysters promote Raven coin as something more than just a pump coin, down 99.15%. dappt, I mean, come on, look at that chart. Decides the volatility. And then you can see dappt, the other one, decides the volatility. Elastos is another one getting fleece heisted and shysted, down 93%. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.